Oh, my bad, my bad. Had to. Okay. What is up, gang? Back with another. So yeah, man. Hopefully you've been enjoying this series, cause right now, you didn't know my name. My name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and yeah, man. Let's get into this video.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Hey, hit me up. Bring it in, everyone. Before we get started today, I want to introduce you to a special guest, Bill Russell. He'll be here observing with the coaching staff today, so let's put in a strong effort and show him how we do things around here. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. Let's get into some transition defense work.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go. Everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. One more. Keep it going.
After a busy NBA offseason, NBA 2K21 brings you the newest rosters and ratings for your playing experience. Moving on to the 2020 NBA champions led by Finals MVP LeBron James and all-around superstar Anthony Davis. King James comes in at a 98, while 80
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavaliers. These guys mean business. A lot going on here in the Queen City. There's Tryon Street in uptown Charlotte, home of the Hornets. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And for the Hornets, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. All out there with Monk. And it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. Well, we know the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. Do you think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number 1 is health. Outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Now, here's Garland. Singletary off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Ball, the pass to Zeller. Now, here's Monk. Not a lot of room. And the dunk by Zeller.
We all know Monk likes to shoot, but there, great decision. Getting it to the open teammate.
For the Hornets, they come into this one following a loss to the Heat in Miami.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, flashy player as an amateur, and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
Here's Ball. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Here's Monk. Nice D from Sexton. Out to the right wing. Here's Garland. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a whole stretch offensively, for sure.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Now, here's Garland. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
Well, you know, the ball movement was lacking. And you know, things got stagnant. That's why their offense looks so off. They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Kicks to Drummond. Pass to Sexton. Back to Drummond. That's tipped. Here's Monk. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Offensive rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Sexton finds Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, it doesn't get any high percentage than this. I mean, check it out. Drummond feast on these type of opportunities.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selections. Well, it's a bad look. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. Dishes to Graham. Pass to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Overcome. And again, the Hornets missing. Toward Cleveland, they've got 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's a Okoro. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Rozier looking around. The pass to Graham. To the paint. Here's Dayton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Porter. Shoots over Graham. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's good from Okoro. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Graham. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. Here's Cobb. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the basket is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Pass to Rozier. His 4-pointer's off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Playing some inspired defense, giving a very few easy points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Monte Graham is out there with Terry Rozier. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Bridges. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this year is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this, you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
But once he picks his shot, Rozier is so fearless, clashes with the defense and gets a foul.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
one falls for him.
Well, ball handlers like Rozier lift the whole team. I mean, his personality and attitude keep morale high through the entire game.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside, Sexton. Harris dishes to Love. Out to Harris. Just 3 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Ray, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
Stan's only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball, the pass to Zeller. He kicks it to Hayward. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the size of Hayward is an advantage inside. I mean, he does a good job at drawing contact.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Shoot two. And the first one at the line is good.
And with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything: the scoring, the passing, the rebounding. I mean, an all-around threat.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Rozier. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Garland, he's checked in for Harris. Hayward hits them both.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right of
Singletary, defended by Hayward, and he makes that one. He has 6.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Washington. Here's Monk, and then Monk with the dunk.
Oh, getting off the ground with ease. When Monk gets an opportunity to touch the clouds, he doesn't pass it up.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. Kicks to Sexton. Passes to Garland. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And the Hornets call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Porter comes in for Colin Sexton. Cleveland leading by 8. Okoro kicks to Porter. Goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Are just killing them on the interior.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. It's Drummond with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Garland The pass to Love. Over Hayward. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And now a 12-point Cleveland lead. Hornets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Now Ball. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Miami.
Quick decision maker. Hayward wasting no time. Launches it right out of the catch.
Now here's Okoro. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Porter. And here's Love for 3. Off the mark. His first of the game. 1 for 2. Outside Ball. Hayward from outside. He's off on that one. That'll do it for the first half. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
Tipping off the second half. Here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Andre Drummond, have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special, obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And it's Washington missing. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's Garland. And the
That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's amongst the bigs.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates.
Rozier, he's checked in for Malik Monk. Cleveland also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Cobb in for Garland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Hayward. 5 to shoot.
The mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far, and nothing to show for it.
Hayward against McGee. Hayward can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Sexton. Here's McGee. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and lead. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
And the Hornets call time here.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking ability when he times it up.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Sexton. Now, here's Bridges. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Graham with the ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Good on the three-point shot.
And nowadays, everyone is taking three-pointers. Cobb showing you the touch from deep. Nice.
Here's Rozier. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Trying to end the drought. McGee with the block.
You mentioned McGee's outstanding length. There, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
Now, here's Cobb. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And Nance kicks to Cobb. It's Biombo with the rebound. 1:32 left to play in the third. Rozier for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Rozier's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
Now, here's Cobb. Rozier defending. Biombo with the block. Here's Graham. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And making an immediate impact in this league. Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
And that one falls for Graham. Charlotte making a switch here. Monk's checked in. And so he hits both. 1:02 left to play here in the third. Pass to Okoro. Passes it to Garland. Sinks the three-pointer. Garland's got his second basket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
High arcing shot. And it's Rozier missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely practice.
Now, here's Okoro. He has 5. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. The wide open look here for Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Graham. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Graham's got 7.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
But it's a matter of pride and a matter of each side trying to seize control of this game right now.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers lead by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Monk is out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's Miles Bridges. Then it's Cody Zeller. So that's the Hornets 5. Three-pointer, Graham. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's Graham missing. The Cavaliers leading by 21. Outside, Sexton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And the Hornets call time here. Well, you hear about the extinction of great NBA big men. Do you see it that way? And if so, Greg, is the game that has changed, or perhaps a dip in the talent at that position that has changed?
You know, you think back to the likes of Russell, Will, Kareem, and Hakeem, and Robinson, and Shaq. Some would say, well, we just got lucky. But in a lot of ways, we still have the dominance of the big man. They just play more outside of the paint, right? You know, Giannis.
Yep.
You look at what he can do. Anthony Davis and the way he plays the game. I mean, LeBron, in essence, is a big man. I mean, you still can dominate the game as a big. It's just that you now can actually, in some respects, have more impact because you're involved in more facets of the game. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hayward with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. 2 points. That one goes.
Look, with this size and underrated athleticism, Hayward's able to muscle through the contact.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Ball. Now, Garland. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Cobby's checked in for Cleveland. Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hayward outside. He kicks it to Monk. Charlotte moving the ball around. Hayward outside. Back to Monk. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Love.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5 stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Free throw drops for Monk. And Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
And so he makes both from the line. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
And there's the pass to Monk. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. Zeller against Love. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Now, when you look at the season for these guys, they have amassed a lot of wins, 57, and adding in tonight, it'll make it 58.
And they really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Drummond.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Harris outside. Pass to Osman. Porter kicks to Osman. Pass to McGee. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Basket good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great fit.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside. Guarded by Porter. Nice D from Porter. Passes it to Harris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Harris.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.
Alright, if you enjoyed the video, my name is Jaquavius Leonard Harris, and on the next episode we'll be versus the Atlanta Hawks. But yeah, man, all I'm trying to do is just finish out this series. Yeah, I'll just catch you guys in the next video.